factor for all humans because its career starts with zero and it never ends, that is, infinity. Excellence, unity, and hard work is not merely a statement that denotes the motto and culture of mathematics department. For the past 92 years, this has been made possible by setting a conducive atmosphere for student excellence, pooling authentic resources and faculty expertise to inspire the students through hard work. The department is DST FIST sponsored and has produced 37 research scholars, nearly 900 publications. The department is DST FIST sponsored and has produced 37 research scholars, nearly 900 publications, 20 patents, 10 book publications, 1 UGC sponsored major project, 3 minor projects, and 1 student project. We are glad and proud to mention that after scrutinizing 150 research articles are going to be presented in this ICRT AMCS 2025 through both offline and online.
Holy Cross College, Autonomous, founded in 1923, stands as a beacon of excellence in women's education. As an autonomous institution with an esteemed NAC A++ accreditation, the college continues its mission to empower generations of learners through value-based and research-driven education. The PG and Research Department of Mathematics, with its vibrant academic culture, is known for its commitment to research, innovation, and global collaboration.
The department is DST FIST sponsored and has produced 37 research scholars, nearly 900 publications, 20 patents, 10 book publications, 1 UGC sponsored major project, 3 minor projects, and 1 student project. We are glad and proud to mention that after scrutinizing 150 research articles are going to be presented in this ICRT AMCS 2025 through both offline and online.
It is with immense joy and academic pride that we gather here for the International Conference on Recent Trends in Application of Mathematical Computation Sciences, ICRT CS 2025. Today, in collaboration with Aronnax Research Foundation, we embark on 2 days of intellectual enrichment, cutting-edge discussions, and meaningful scholarly exchange.
To begin well is to align our hearts with purpose. I now invite the prayer team to lead us in prayer. Let us all stand for the prayer, followed by Tamil Thai Valthu.
Open the eyes of my heart, I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart, I want to see you. I want to see you. To see we sing holy.
A reading from the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verses 5, 6, 9, and 10. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Honor the Lord with your substance, and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Prayer. Gracious and loving God, we thank you for this blessed day and for uniting us for this international conference on recent trends in applications of mathematical computational sciences 2025. As we begin this program, we humbly invite your presence to guide and lead us. Lord, bless our resource persons, Reverend Sister Secretary, Reverend Sister Principal, teachers, and our participants. Lord, send your Holy Spirit among us today. May the Holy Spirit fill this place with wisdom, peace, unity, and divine understanding. Let His light illuminate our minds, His strength empower our work, and His presence inspire every step we take. Let the Holy Spirit grant clarity in thought, excellence in ideas, and harmony in all discussions. Give enthusiasm to every participant. Let this conference inspire new ideas, strengthen relationships, and bring growth and honor to our institution. Let your Holy Spirit bring unity, collaboration, and a spirit of excellence throughout this event. May every idea shared and every knowledge be aligned with your will and purpose. Lord, lead us, strengthen us, and empower us by your Spirit. May everything done here bring growth, inspiration, and honor to your holy name. In the precious name of the Lord Almighty, Amen. கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெளிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிது தெக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனர் திருநாளும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனகே தமிழனகே உன் சீரிலமை திறமியந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you, prayer team, for the soulful prayer. Please be seated.
Every auspicious occasion begins with a gesture that symbolizes purity, knowledge, and the removal of darkness. To mark the beginning of today's program, we will now proceed with the lighting of the Kuttuvilakku. I now invite our benevolent principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Isabella Rajakumari, Dr. Mahadevan, Professor and Head, Gandhigram Rural Institute, Dindigul, Dr. Srinivasan, Associate Professor and Director in Charge, Center for Distance Education, Annamala University, Dr. Kasi Kamalakandan, Founder and Executive Director, Aeronauts Research Foundation, and Dr. J. Merlin Vinota, Head and Assistant Professor of Mathematics, to light the Kuttuvilakku. Thank you, dignitaries, for gracing this ceremony with your presence. With the lamp lit and its glow spreading positivity, we officially commence today's program. May the rest of the event shine with the same brilliance.
A warm welcome is the first step toward meaningful connections and shared wisdom. I invite Dr. J. Merlin Vinoda, convener of ICRT AMCS 2025, Head and Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Mathematics, to deliver the welcome address.
I will praise the name of God with a song. I will magnify him with thanksgiving. Psalm 69:30. Respected Reverend Sister Principal Dr. Rajakumari, Holy Cross College, Trichy, our esteemed chief guest, Dr. G. Mahadevan, Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, Gandhigram Rural Institute, deemed to be University, Dindigul, distinguished resource persons of the day, Professor T.S. Dr. Muhammad Rasid bin Hamid, Center for Mathematical Sciences, University Malaysia, Pahang, Al Sultan Abdullah, Malaysia, Dr. M. Srinivasan, Associate Professor and Director in Charge, Center for Distance Education, Annamalai University, Dr. Lakshmana Gomadi Nayagam, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, National Institute of Technology, Trichinapalli, our collaborator, Dr. Kasi Kamalakannan, Founder, Executive Director, Aronox Research Foundation, Thiruvannamalai, respected members of the management, faculty colleagues, invited guests, paper presenters, delegates from various institutions, research scholars, and dear students, a very pleasant morning to one and all gathered here. With profound respect and deep sense of honor, I deem it a privilege to extend a warm welcome to all of you to the International Conference on Recent Trends in Applications of Mathematical and Computation Sciences, ICRT AMCS 2025, organized by the PG and Research Department of Mathematics, Holy Cross College, Trichy, in collaboration with the Aronox Research Foundation, Thiruvannamalai. Renowned for its legacy of academic excellence, commitment to innovation, and holistic education, Holy Cross College remains at the forefront of shaping intellectually vibrant and socially responsible individuals equipped to navigate the challenges of an ever-evolving world. At this moment, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our respected Secretary, Reverend Sister Dr. Sarguna, for her vision, leadership, and unwavering support that continuously propel our department towards excellence. Hearty welcome to you, sister, in her absence. I express my sincere thanks to our beloved principal, Reverend Dr. Sister Isabella Rajakumari, a distinguished academician and an inspiring mentor. Sister continues to lead the college with great dedication, guiding it towards new heights of excellence in education, whose encouragement and administrative guidance have been pivotal in organizing this international conference. With deep gratitude and admiration, I extend a heartfelt welcome to you, dear sister. Mathematical and computational sciences have long been recognized as foundational pillars that support and advance scientific discovery, technological innovations, and socio-economic development. In today's world, characterized by digital transformation, data-driven decision-making, and complex modeling needs, the role of mathematics is not merely a theoretical, it's profoundly transformative and globally impactful. The objective of this conference is to create a vibrant and intellectually stimulating platform where scholars, researchers, practitioners, and academicians can converge to explore contemporary research trends, share insights, discuss emerging challenges, and articulate strategies for future advancements. We are immensely honored to welcome Professor Dr. G. Mahadevan, Head and Professor of Mathematics, Gandhigram Rural Institute, Dindigul. With over 3 decades of teaching, profound research contributions in graph theory, and an impressive record of publications and invited talks. Sir's presence greatly enriches this occasion. We extend our warmest welcome to you, sir, for inaugurating this conference, and we are grateful for your gracious acceptance to our invitation. We are truly privileged to have with us eminent scholars from across the globe, each contributing the unique lens to the evolving landscape of mathematical and computation sciences. My sincere welcome to Professor Dr. Muhammad Rashid bin Ab Hamid, Center for Mathematical Sciences, University Malaysia, Pahang, Al Sultane Abdullah, Malaysia. With his expertise in structural equation modeling, brings profound insights into the understanding complex multivariate relationship, a method of immense value in scientific and behavioral studies, who will join us shortly through virtually. Dr. Srinivasan, Associate Professor and Director in Charge, Center for Distance Education, Department of Mathematics, Annamalai University, Chidambaram, a scholar of high repute, will unfold the dynamics of bulk arrival queuing systems, a topic of growing importance in operation research, service engineering, and industrial systems. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Dr. Lakshmana Gomadi Nayagam, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, National Institute of Technology, Trichy, will guide us into the world of intuitionistic fuzzy control and its potential applications in certain and imprecise environments in the day one of our international conference. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our distinguished speakers of Day 2, Professor Zainal bin Mustafa, Department of Mathematical Sciences, Faculty of Science and Technology, the National University of Malaysia, and Professor Albamin Fadeb Joseph, Department of Mathematics, Faculty of Physical Sciences, University of Alorin, Nigeria, Dr. Kameshwari, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, School of Advanced Sciences, Kasilingam Academic of Research and Education, Krishnan Koil, and Anbalagan, Senior Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, Alagappa University, Karaikudi. Their collaborative expertise significantly enriches the academic value of this conference. I also express my deep appreciation to Aronox Research Foundation, especially Dr. Kasi Kamalakannan, for partnering with us, for being a constant source of support in bringing this collaborative initiative to the successful completion of this conference. Hearty welcome to you, sir. I cordially welcome Reverend Dr. Sister Judy Holmes, Vice Principal, Deans, especially Dr. Mercy, Dean, School of Mathematical and Computational Sciences, Dr. Ines Ma'am, PRO, heads of various departments, and our esteemed faculty members from our college and other institutions. Your presence adds depth, energy, and significance to this gathering. I take this opportunity to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to Dr. W. Rita, Associate Professor of Mathematics and Dean of Research, Dr. Sister Fabiana, Assistant Professor of Mathematics and Coordinator of the Center of Value Education, Dr. Mary Majrulo Marlin, Assistant Professor of Mathematics and Dean of Extension and Outreach. A conference of this magnitude is the result of persistent effort, committed teamwork, and meticulous planning. I extend my sincere appreciation to the organizing committee, Dr. I. Antoinette Vinolin, Dr. Francina, Ms. F.S. Josephine, Assistant Professors of Mathematics, and to all my esteemed faculty colleagues whose dedication, hard work, and steadfast support have played a vital role in making this event a reality. To all our delegates, paper presenters, and participants, your presence adds immense value to this international event. I encourage you to engage actively in the sessions, share your perspective, explore innovative ideas, and make the most of the learning experience offered here. Let this conference stimulate meaningful dialogue, inspire productive research collaborations, and open new avenues for academic and professional growth. With these words, I extend a heartfelt and dignified welcome to each one of you. May ICRT AMCS 2025 may be a memorable, enriching, and inspiring academic milestone for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your warm welcome. It was a red carpet welcome.
A token of gratitude speaks louder than words. As a token of gratitude and honor, now we request our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Isabella Rajakumari, to present the memento and shawl to the chief guest, Dr. Mahadevan, Professor and Head, Gandhigram Rural Institute, Dindikal, Dr. Srinivasan, Associate Professor and Director in Charge, Center for Distance Education, Annamala University, Dr. Kasi Kamalakannan, Founder and Executive Director, Aronnax Research Foundation. I also invite Dr. J. Merlin Vinota, Head and Assistant Professor of Mathematics, to present a bouquet to our esteemed chief guest. I request Dr. W. Rita, Associate Professor of Mathematics, Dean of Research, to present a shawl and bouquet to our respected principal. Thank you, Reverend Sister and respected Chief Guests, for making this moment truly special.
Now, we move on to one of the most significant moments of today's program, the release of the souvenir. A souvenir is not just a booklet, it is a reflection of our journey, our achievements, and the collective efforts of everyone involved. It is our proud privilege to invite Reverend Sister Dr. Isabella Rajakumari, Principal of Holy Cross College, to kindly come forward and release the souvenir. May I request our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Mahadevan, Professor and Head, Gandhigram Rural Institute, Dindikal, to receive the souvenir from our respected principal. I request all the dignitaries on the stage to join the celebration. We extend our heartfelt thanks to you for graciously releasing our souvenir.
All the staffs are requested to join with us on the stage in this special moment.
We extend our heartfelt thanks to you for graciously releasing our souvenir. Your presence has added great value to this occasion, and we are truly honored by your contribution.
Leadership is the art of inspiring others toward purposeful progress. With much pleasure, we would like to invite our benevolent principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Isabella Rajakumari, to render the felicitation.
Respected chief guests on the days and of the days, distinguished delegates from India and abroad, esteemed representatives from the Aeronautics Research Foundation, Tiruvannamalai, beloved faculty members of the Department of Mathematics, dear students and the faculty from other departments. Good morning to you all.
Good morning, sister.
How are you?
Fine, sister.
Are you all happy to conduct the conference?
Yes, sister.
Thank you. So you have set the tone. Hearty welcome to the persons who are all coming from the other colleges. Give them a big round of applause and welcome them. Ask them to sit in front. Give them a place. Yes. We would like to welcome Dr. Niveda, the IQSC coordinator of Arlanandar College, and the faculty members from other colleges and the students. Hearty welcome to you all. Yes, come in front. All those who have come from outside, other colleges can come in front. The students of KCC can take care of them. Come in front, ma. Yes. Okay. It's with immense pleasure and a profound sense of pride that I stand before you today to extend a warm and heartfelt felicitation on the inauguration of this significant international conference on recent trends in the applications of mathematical and computation science. And also the whole day, the PG and Research Department of Mathematics at Holy Cross College. It's a live program, so it's going globally. It's a testament to our unwavering commitment to fostering academic excellence, promoting cutting-edge research, and building bridges between theoretical knowledge and its real-world applications. Now, the mathematical sciences, their trend is now to go in with the real-world applications. That's what the department, I really appreciate the department, their right time they are organizing this seminar. So in a way, you are very much privileged, dear students. So let them get settled. Yes. The students can give place for them. Yes. What's the theme of the conference, dear students? Recent trends in applications of mathematical and computational science. What's the theme of this year, academic year? What is in the AI? The sentence is written there. Yeah, I know that. Wisdom in the age of AI, educate, empower. Staff are telling what you are all having the calendar, no? Yes. Why don't you take the calendar and read? Do you have the calendar with you? No. So this is a year. For the one semester is over. Maybe the another 3 months you will be knowing more of, you will be acquainted with this theme. So wisdom in the AI era. Educate, empower, and sustain. That's the theme of this academic year for us. So all the activities, conferences, everything is revolving around this topic in order to make you AI-enabled persons when you go out of this campus. So whenever you go for an industry for work or a place for learning, by learning here the AI and tools, at least you must know 30 tools that you can apply for your life in your own domain based as well as for your practical life. That's the theme of this year of our college. So based on this theme, they have organized this conference. We live in an age defined by data, driven by algorithms, and shaped by computational models. From the intricate codes that secure our digital transactions to the complex simulations that predict climate change, from the AI revolutionizing healthcare to the optimization algorithms streamlining global supply chains, the fingerprints of mathematics and computational science are everywhere. This conference serves as a vital platform to dissect these trends, to share groundbreaking insights, and to collectively envision the future these disciplines are building. I would like to extend a special and sincere word of appreciation to our collaborative partner, the Aeronex Research Foundation, Thiruvannamalai, and their partnerships like these are the bedrock of modern innovation by bridging together the academic rigor of a premier institution like Holy Cross College with the dynamic, application-focused drive of a research foundation. We create a powerful synergy. This collaboration transcends institutional boundaries, and I'm confident that it will sow the seeds for lasting research partnerships, knowledge exchange, and transformative projects. I would like to thank the persons here. Thank you, sir, for collaborating with us, and more especially with regard to research publication. You have came forward to sign the memorandum of understanding with us. Through this, this is a very milestone for us. We are the partners. Okay. I would like to appreciate and congratulate the organizing committee of this conference, the head of the department, Dr. Merlin Vinota, and the team, the faculty, and the supporting staff. My heartfelt congratulations. Organizing an international event. Last night, she underwent a lot of traumatic experience, I think, when the chief guest was about to board the flight and he was sick, so he was unable to come. So he is sending the message at 10:30, So then onwards, she did not sleep. So even then, all of us are internationally in our words and deeds. So it's a blessing. So since because he is not well, he is not be present here physically, but he will be giving his lecture over the online platform. So this event is a Herculean task, and your dedication, meticulous planning, and relentless effort have brought us to this day. Your passion for your field is evident in every detail of this conference. To all the delegates from other colleges, researchers, and scholars who have traveled from across the country to be with us, your presence here enriches our academic community immensely. You are the lifeblood of this conference. I wholeheartedly welcome you all. I encourage you to engage deeply, question fearlessly, and collaborate freely over these next few days. The connections you forge here today may well be the foundation of the scientific breakthrough of tomorrow. Dear students, this is an unparalleled learning opportunity away from the classroom setup today. I encourage you to absorb every lecture. I hope you all brought your diary and pen to take down the notes of every lecture. Hope so. Engage in every discussion and interact with the brilliant minds gathered here. Let this conference be the spark that ignites your own research ambitions. I believe this conference is more than just a series of presentations. It is a confluence of ideas, a celebration of inquiry, and a beacon pointing towards future shaped by mathematical and computational wisdom. I extend my best wishes for a highly productive, intellectually stimulating, and successful conference. May God bless you all. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sister, for your true words of appreciation. Your beautiful felicitation touched us deeply, sister. Even in an unexpected moment, God watched over you with care. We thank you sincerely for your blessings and inspiring presence.
Great ideas begin where curiosity meets wisdom. It is our honor to welcome Professor Dr. Mahadevan, Head and Professor, Gandhigram Rural Institution, Dindigul, to enrich our minds with his inspiring inaugural address.
The most respected principal of the college, respected head of the Department of Mathematics, the dean, secretary of the college, Dr. Srinivasan sir, director from Annamalai University, founder and director of Aronax Research Foundation, faculty members from other institutions, students. Good morning to all. Very good morning to all. It gives me immense pleasure to say something about the inaugural address of this international conference. Because of the tremendous applications of mathematics, we face anything, right? Am I correct? Being a mathematician, be proud. Whatever may be the problem in your real life, either physical or mental, think today we are facing many problems, right? From day one to day last, from birth to death, we are facing many problems. All those problems are solvable. Only thing is, if you know how to convert your physical or mental problems into mathematical language or mathematical modeling or graph theoretical modeling, right? We are facing many problems. That problems are solvable. Only thing is, you must know how to convert your problem into mathematical language. That's all. Then, with the help of existing algorithm or new algorithm, we can solve it, get the result, and interpret that with the physical situation. That is the beauty of mathematics, right? Science has got different branches: physics, chemistry, zoology, botany, computer science, etc., right? Because of tremendous application, nowadays all branches of science are converged to mathematics. Mathematics is one area which has got tremendous applications. Of course, mathematics has got different branches: algebra, analysis, topology, differential equation, fuzzy theory, control theory, many areas are there. Because of tremendous applications, all the excellent mathematical modeling are converged to one single area called mathematical modeling. This type of conference will give you an ample platform to enrich your knowledge, to know the latest thing in the field development of mathematics. Say, as your principal has rightly pointed out, because of the impact of artificial intelligence, we face many problems, right? The days are gone. Now you don't panic about it. Everything is Google, right? Google is there. Am I correct? Whatever may be the problem, we can solve with the help of Google. Even location tracking is also available. The days are gone. You can't tell lie to your parents or something else. So suppose you இருக்கிறீங்க, உங்க ஃப்ரெண்டு வீட்டில் இருக்கீங்க, உங்க ஃபாதர் கால் பண்ணுறாங்க, நீங்கள் போய் சொல்ல முடியாது. ஏன் கூகுள் காட்டி கொடுத்து, ரைட்டா? நீ ஃப்ரெண்டு வீட்டுக்குன்னு சொன்னேன்னா ட்ராக்கிங் ஷோ மொபைல் எடுத்தேன்னா, நோ, யூ ஆர் டெல்லிங் லை, யூ ஆர் ஹியர் இன்சைட் த ஹோலி கிராஸ் கேம்பஸ், லைக் தட். ஓகே, ஸோ that type of technology is there. With the help of Google, the backbone is mathematics. Google, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, everything mathematics. Because of lack of time, just I want to say only 1 minute. Without knowing you, without monitoring you in physical mode, each and every activities of the students of Holy Cross College can be monitored by your principal. He may be sitting in the flight or US. Is it possible or not? நீங்கள் நினச்சிட்டு இருப்பீங்க உங்கள் செக்ரட்டரி ஹெச்ஓடி கேம்பஸில் இல்லை, நம்ம என்ன வேணாலும் நினச்சிட்டு இருப்பீங்க. முடியுமா? ஐ எம் ஆஸ்கிங், முடியுமா முடியாதா? Without the physical presence of your principal or secretary or the HOD, she can control the entire college under a single mobile, right? Your principal may sit in flight or US. Just he is taking his mobile, switch on, everything is visible, right? The entire campus under the control of the principal. It is possible. How it is possible? Say your Holy Cross College is a very big campus, right? Consisting of huge areas and labs and etc. Your principal wanted to control the entire college. How it is possible? Anybody? It is possible or not? Without knowing you, without monitoring in physical mode, the entire campus of the Holy Cross College is controlled by the principal sitting in US. Is it possible or not? How it is possible? How it is possible? Technology different. I need the exact word. How it is possible? Camera, right? Who is telling? Fixing CCTV camera, right? Fixing CCTV camera, right? Your campus is a very big campus. This is the first time I enter the campus. So it's excellent campus with a lot of very old college, with a lot of technology, with amenities and all. Now the question is, how many minimum number of CCTV cameras are required to safeguard the entire college? Just I want to pose 5 questions, okay? The problem is, if you want to safeguard the Holy Cross College, we need CCTV camera, right? Installation of CCTV camera requires lakhs and lakhs rupees, right? I cannot purchase 1,000 CCTV camera and all 1,000 CCTV cameras can be placed in a particular or column wise. I got to minimize the cost. Now the problem is, how many minimum number of CCTV cameras are required in such a way that the entire Holy Cross College comes under the control of the principal? Your physics, your chemistry will never solve the problem. Mathematics has got excellent solution to the problem. What we do is, you convert this into mathematical modeling or graph theoretical modeling or operational modeling or fuzzy modeling, whatever it may be. You convert this reality into graph model by way of vertex and edges, applying one concept, get the number, and that is the solution of the real problem. So what I want to communicate with you is, whatever may be the problem is solvable. Only thing is, you must know how to convert your real life into mathematical modeling. So this type of conference, your principal and secretary will give an ample opportunity to meet the expert all over the world and to know the latest development in the field of mathematics. Today, everything is online, right? Examination? Online. Because of COVID, teaching? Online. Valuation? Online. Railway ticket booking? Online. Flight ticket booking? Online. Exam, purchasing of grocery and cloth and all? Online. Everything is online. Nowadays, the proposal online, marriage online, delivery online, divorce online. So that the day will come, everything now, because of a tremendous technology, in near future, there is no space in the space. Will you agree? In near future, 2026 or 27, there is no space in the space, because every day we are sending satellite, right? The day technology will change from day by day. Say, be a mathematician, we can escape. Say, be proud to be a mathematician. The mathematician என்ன பண்ணுவானா, ரொம்ப clever எல்லா ஃபீல்ட் சால்வ் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடுவான். ரைட்டா இல்லையா? என்ன பதிலே இல்லை. மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ்காரன் வந்து எந்த சிச்சுவேஷன் சால்வ் பண்ணுவான், பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் ஹிஸ் பிரெயின். ஒரு கேம்பஸ் சென்டரில் கேட்ட கொஸ்டின், 15 into 5 எவ்வளோப்பா? 15 into 5 கால்குலேட்டர் வேணுமா? ஏதோ ஒன்று. ஒரு கேண்டிடேட், வெரி டாப் லெவல் கேண்டிடேட், she says 73. She says 73. She got selected. Right? After 1 year, the probation declared, the girl came to the particular expert. அது மனசாட்சி குறிச்சிச்சு, சார் எனக்கு இன்டர்வியூவில் 15 into 5 கேட்டீங்க, நான் 73 சொன்னேன், அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் நான் சொன்னேன் நான் பண்ண தப்புன்னு தெரிஞ்சது, என்ன ஏன் ஜாபுக்கு எடுத்தீங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டார். அவர் சொன்னாராம், பரவாயில்லப்பா, இதே கொஸ்டின் 10 பேர்கிட்ட கேட்டேன், ஒருத்தன் 80ன்னா, ஒருத்தன் 180ன்னா, ஒருத்தன் 60ன்னா, ஒருத்தன் அன்ஏபிள் டிசைன்னா, ஒருத்தன் டேட்டா இன்சஃபிஷியன்ட் சொன்னா, நீ மட்டும் தான் 75க்கு நியராக 73 சொல்லியிருக்க, அதனால் செலக்ட் ஆகிட்டேன்னு சொன்னான். ஸோ என்ன இட் இஸ் நாட் எ ஜோக். ஸோ மேத்தமெட்டிஷியனுக்கு ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் தெரியாட்டா, he can manage, he can tell the nearest point get selected, right? So we thought that we are in that category. So this type of conference organized by the Holy Cross College definitely will give you an excellent platform opening for the young researchers like you, students, to make use of this conference, interact with the speakers, and you know the latest development in the field of mathematics. Thank you very much for the opportunity provided. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your meaningful words. It was truly inspiring, and indeed, we are proud to be mathematicians. It was informative and thought-provoking speech.
Gratitude is the bridge that connects effort and accomplishment. I invite Dr. Kasi Kamalakannan, Founder and Executive Director, Aeronautics Research Foundation, to propose the vote of thanks.
Very good morning to one and all. On behalf of Holy Cross College, Autonomous, School of Mathematical Computation Sciences, PG and Research Department of Mathematics, in collaboration with Aeronautics Research Foundation, I would like to thanks to first this international conference organizing opportunity given to the Aeronautics Research Foundation in collaboration. Dr. Reverend Sister Sarguna, Secretary, Holy Cross College, Autonomous, Tiruchirappalli, and Dr. Reverend Sister Rajkumari P., Principal, Holy Cross College, Autonomous, Tiruchirappalli, and Dr. J. Merlin Vinoda, Head of the Department, PG and Research Department of Mathematics, Holy Cross, Tiruchirappalli. This international conference on recent trends in application of mathematical computation sciences 2025. I would like to thanks to our keynote speakers, Dr. Professor Muhammad Rashid bin Hamid, Malaysia, Dr. M. Srinivasan, Associate Professor and Deputy Director, Department of Mathematics, Annamalai University, Annamalai Nagar, Dr. V. Lakshmana Gomadi Nayagam, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, NIT Trichy, Dr. G. Mahadevan, Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, Gandhigram Rural Institute, deemed to be University, Dindigul, Dr. Jainal bin Mustafa, Department of Mathematical Sciences, the National University, Malaysia, and Dr. Albumin A. Fedip Joseph, Department of Mathematics, Nigeria, and Dr. M. Kameswari, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, Kalasilingam Academic of Research and Education, Krishnan Koil, and Dr. N. Anbalagan, Senior Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, Alagappa University, Karaikudi, and Dr. S. Rexilin Jayakumari, Associate Professor, PG and Research Department of Mathematics, Holy Cross, Tiruchirappalli, and all the faculty members of Holy Cross College, Tiruchirappalli, in other department faculty members, and many more thanks to this Holy Cross College management and all the people to involved in this conference and to support to organize this conference successfully. And I thanks to faculty members from other colleges, universities, institutions in all over the world, and our friends, research scholars, various colleges and universities in all over the world. Thanks for coming this opportunities given to Aeronautics Research Foundation in collaboration with Holy Cross College and all the research scholars, faculty members. Once again, I'd like to thanks to the management of Holy Cross College. Thank you. Thanks once again.
Thank you, sir, for your words of gratitude.
From the bottom of our hearts filled with gratitude, we thank our beloved principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Isabella Rajakumari, for being the source of motivation behind this international conference, and for their support band blessings in all our academic endeavors. Thank you, dear sister.
Gaining knowledge is the first step to wisdom, and sharing it is the first step to humanity. Now we have come to the core agenda of our conference, that is Technical Session 1. Let us start our first session.
Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, very pleasant morning, sir.
Hello. Good morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I able to hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Yes, yes. I am Dr. W. Rita, Associate Professor from the Department of Mathematics. Hearty welcome to Holy Cross College, sir. How are you, sir? Fine?
Fine, fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Shall we begin the session, sir?
Please, please.
Sir, please raise your volume, sir.
My volume. I think I already raised the volume to the
Yes, sir.
highest level.
Okay, sir. We are able to hear, sir. Okay, sir. Now it's
Okay,
okay, sir.
You can hear very well, right?
Shall we start, sir?
Please. Yes, yes.
A very pleasant morning to all gathered here. We are happy to invite and introduce today's resource person, Dr. Mohammad Rashid bin Ab Hamid, Sciences, University Malaysia, Baham, UPM. Sir has published 39 research articles in SCI Journal, Scopus and Web of Science. He published 4 books and he published 37 articles in the conference proceeding. He is a professional academic associate in Malaysian Institute of Management and the Saint Mathematics Malaysia, Institute Static Malaysia, Advanced Analytics and SPS Web Users, and Agil Perstum Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Agil Persutum Kekidata, Kombur, Malaysia, and Agil Kovarens, Pesatu, Akitum, Malaysia. On behalf of the management and the Department of Mathematics, we cordially invite you, sir, for this international conference on recent trends in mathematics, application of mathematical computation sciences, ICRTA MCS 2025. Heartfelt welcome you to, sir. Sir, this session is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. Doctor, firstly, I would like to express my sincere apologies for not being able to attend the physical conference due to the unforeseen circumstances. And thank you for the brief introduction of myself. Doctor, but you can hear my voice very well, right? On your side?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are able to hear nicely, sir. You may carry out, sir.
All right, very good. So let me share the screen first. Okay. So can you see my PowerPoint slides?
Yes, sir. We are able to see, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. So, a very good morning and warm greetings to all. Again, it is truly an honor for me to deliver the keynote clinical session for this conference in Tamil Nadu. As I mentioned earlier, because there was unforeseen circumstances, so I have to make decision not to go because I got some problems due to my health issues. And here I would like to present my topic on the unveiling complex relationships in multivariate data using structural equation modeling. So, firstly, I would like to begin with the overview of the structural equation modeling, what is first and second order generation of modelings. And after that, we can have a look at the instrumentation as well as the techniques of estimation. And if we have time, probably we can go to the limitations. Okay, basically, what is first generation of modeling? In statistics, everybody knows what is regression. So we know that we have simple linear regressions as well as we have multiple linear regressions. And actually, first generation technique is about it involves directly measurable independent variables, which are denoted by x. We have x1, x2, x3. It depends on how many independent variables we have in our model, and also we have one dependent variable. So this is if we have more than one independent variable and we have one dependent variable. So this is what we call as multiple linear regression. So let us put simply like this. Let's say we want to model the weight. The weight is a function of height and age, for example. So we can denote this in the form of y equal to a plus, we can use beta 1 of p, a plus beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 plus Taylor error or the residual here. So, and we should know that x1 and x2 are actually measured without error, and only y is the dependent variable which is measured with error, and y, x1 and x2 are observable variables. Observable variables in the sense that we measure the variables by ourselves. So that what is meant by measurable. That what is meant by the observable variables. And a second generation of modeling is the continuation of the first generation of modeling, which is called as structural equation modeling. So it involves indirectly measurable variable, such as concept like happiness, satisfaction, harmony, and also we call it as latent variable or factor. Sometimes we used to call it as construct and also dimension. It depends on the context of our research. So all of these are the indirectly measurable variable, whereby we don't have specific tools in order to measure happiness. We don't have specific tools in order to measure satisfaction and many more variables that we can have in our daily lives. So and also involve multiple dependent latent variables. Just now in regression type models, we only have one dependent variable. But now, when we involve multiple dependent variables, then if we do linear regression, so it will be very difficult for us to solve the problem. It takes time to solve the particular problems. So that's why the structural equation modeling comes into the picture. But here, I would like to also introduce what is the manifest variable indicators. So manifest variable or indicators are actually the proxies for measuring the latent variable or latent construct, or latent factor or latent dimension. Latent, as I mentioned just now, latent is actually the indirectly measurable variable because we don't have specific tools. Like if let's say we are going to measure the temperature of our body. So definitely we will measure the temperature of our body using thermometer. So our normal temperature in our body is 37 point something degrees Celsius. So that one we can get a direct measurement from the thermometer. So that what we call as directly measurable variable or observable variable. Whereas like happiness, satisfaction, we don't have a specific tool in order to measure those variables. But we can put it in the form of a simple mathematical equation like this. As you can see from here, let's say we want to make it in the form of equation. Wellness is the function of happiness and prosperity. And also happiness is also the function of satisfaction and achievement, for example. So here we have, this is what we call as the dependent variable. Or the most correct term to use is latent dependent. Because this is the dependent variable and we should call it as latent because we cannot measure the variables directly. Whereas this is the latent independent variable because we cannot measure happiness, prosperity, satisfaction, and achievement directly because there's no specific tool. But we must use proxies in order to measure all those independent variables here. So that's why statistical modeling comes into play. Alright, basically structural equation modeling is about causal relationships between variables, factors, constructs or dimensions based on theoretical concepts or arguments. And we should know that structural equation modeling enables researchers to analyze causal relationships among multiple independent and also multiple independent constructs. If we have multiple independent and one dependent construct, so that what we call as multiple integration. But what if we have more? We also have more than one dependent variable. If we have multiple independent variables and we have more than one dependent variable, so we cannot. It will take time to solve the problems if you use a multiple regression model. So that's why we need to use structural equation modeling because it can solve our problem simultaneously. And since permits complicated variable relationship to be expressed through hierarchical or non-hierarchical, recursive or non-recursive structural equations, thus presenting a more complete picture of the entire model. Probably this sentence is quite complicated to be digested, but let me just go through. Probably you can get what I'm trying to mean here. And variables, factors, construct, and dimensions are of two types, which are mentioned just now. Directly measurable variables, which is also called as observable, and also indirectly measurable variables, which is also called as unobservable, or other names we call it as a latent variable. All right. in structural equation modeling, definitely involve causal or path diagrams, which involve three primary components. The first one we call as indicators. And it is often called as manifest variable or observed measures or variables. And secondly, latent variable or latent construct, latent vector. And also the third one is path relationship. The path relationships in the form of correlational, one-way path or two-way path. And these are all the jargons or the common terms that are used in structural equation modeling. Okay, basically, this is what are meant by the indicators. The indicators are normally represented as squares because we will convert our mathematical equation into graphical form. So we should use squares in order to represent the indicators. And also in order to depict the latent variable, we will use circles. We will use circles, and these are also the symbols of correlational relationship. And this is the recursive relationships because we have one-way causal effect. And this is non-recursive because we have two ways of relationships here. This is what we call as the causal relationships. And in structural equation modeling, there are two approaches, whereby the first one is covariant-based method, or CBSEM, or literal, linear structural relations. And among the softwares that are used in order to analyze the SEM is the AMOS, analysis of moment structure softwares, literal itself, the linear structural relations, and EQS stands for equation. So all of these are the common softwares, common modeling softwares that can be used to model and analyze using covariant-based method. And the second one is the component-based or PLS-based method. And the most commonly used software is PLS, PLS graph, and also other types of softwares. But the most famous softwares and the most famous technique, covariant-based, and also the softwares is AMOS, and also the component-based or PLS-based method or partial least squares-based method. We can use smart PLS softwares. And this is the example of the model whereby we can transform our mathematical equation into a graphical form because it is much more easier to be understood. For those, especially to those who are not in the field of mathematics, who do not have a strong mathematical background, and this software is very helpful for them in order to understand, in order to depict, in order to come up with a good model, and then the softwares can analyze our model accordingly. And this is the layout, the sample layout in the AMOS software. So this is how we are going to portray, to picture the relationship between the prosperity to the happiness, and then happiness to the wellness, as well as the direct relationship from prosperity to wellness. So in this example, we only have three variables. Here we have one dependent variable, which is the wellness. And also we have two independent variables, which are prosperity and happiness. Also, I would like to say here, actually in structural equation modeling, independent variables are also called as exogenous variables. So those who are working in this kind of field, if you come across when you read journal articles, independent variables, sometimes they use exogenous variables. So exogenous variables means independent variables, and dependent variables is also called as endogenous variables. For those who are working in this SEM method, so they will use these terms in order to refer to independent variables as well as dependent variables. And this is the samples layout, the graphical display of the smart PLS software. Just want to show you the difference. This is the Amos graphic and this is the smart PLS. And as I mentioned just now, usually Amos graphic, we will use this kind of software if we are going to use the maximum likelihood estimation. We have so many estimation techniques. Among those are the maximum likelihood estimation, whereby definitely we have to meet many prerequisites before using maximum likelihood estimation, technique, whereby we have to make sure that our data distribution is multivariately non-distributed, and also our samples are drawn randomly, and there are so many prerequisites that we have to follow before using the software. Because although we use the software in order to analyze our model, we also need some knowledge, some basic knowledge in statistics. Yeah? Alright, for the smart PLS software, as the name implies, PLS, so definitely we will be using partial least squares estimation technique. And in partial least squares estimation technique, it is distribution-free. Estimation technique, yeah? Whereby we do have to make sure that our data whether multivariately normally distributed or not. Yeah? If our data is not multivariately normally distributed, we can directly use the smart PLS software. So it depends on the choice of our decision whether we're going to opt for the maximum likelihood estimation technique or partial least squares estimation technique. Here I would like to show some examples of structural equation modeling. Yeah? This is the famous example on the technology acceptance model. Yeah? Like here we have three variables. We are going to study the ease of use, the impact of ease of use onto the perceived usefulness, and also its effect on the intention to use. Yeah? So here we have three hypotheses to be tested. Yeah? Definitely, before coming up with this model, with this research model, definitely all of the relationships which are portrayed here should be gathered from the literature. Yeah? Before we can have this kind of simple model here. Yeah? So it should be based on the previous studies as well as certain theories, yeah? So that our model, our conceptual model, are theoretically supported. Yeah? And also this is the examples of intellectual leadership of character. So all of these are measured. Intellectual character and also leadership are measured using proxies. And this is the proxy because we cannot measure the intellectual directly. How to measure intellectual? Definitely we should use proxies in the form of indicators, multiple indicators, as well as character and also leadership. So these are all what are called the samples that we use in measuring all the variables here, all the latent variables. Okay, and example 3, I think this is the example that I used in my previous slides, how to measure the happiness, how to measure the prosperity, how to measure the wellness. Yeah. And how to measure the wellness? So we also use two indicators. Yeah. But in most research method books, it is suggested that, especially by Hare 2010, he suggested that the indicators here should be between 4 to 7 items in order to measure all the latent construct. But here, for the purpose of the for measuring each construct. Yeah. All right. So this is the questionnaire, the instrumentation that we mostly use, yeah, especially those who are working in structural equation modeling technique, yeah. So how to gather the data? So we'll be using questionnaire. Actually, those who are working the questionnaire come from people who are in the field of management, education, yeah, and also other fields which are mostly used this kind of instrument. But I also use questionnaire in the field of medical, in the field of medical, in the field of engineering management. Actually, structural equation modeling have been widely used by many researchers who are working in different types of field. Yeah? So it is not only confined to management, education people only. All right. Statistically speaking, yeah, if you can see the slides here, we can depict our model like this. Yeah? We can depict our model like this. Here we have 5 latent constructs. As I mentioned just now, all unobserved variables, we call it as latent construct. So here we have 5 latent construct, and also we have 3 latent exogenous construct. So these are the exogenous construct, 3 latent exogenous construct on the left hand side. The 3 circle here, we have here, yeah, psi 1, psi 2, and psi 3 here. So we have 3 latent exogenous construct, and we have 2 latent endogenous construct, eta 1, eta 2 here, and also 6 observable exogenous variable from x1 to x6. Yeah, so we have x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, and x6 here. So all of these are 6 observable exogenous construct. Okay, and we have 4 observable endogenous variable, which are y1 to y4. So this is y1, y2, y3, and y4. And also we have 6 errors associated with exogenous variables. So we have 6 errors. So we have delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, delta 4, delta 5, delta 6 here. So all of the indicators here, they must come along with the errors, yeah, because there's no perfect measurement. Yeah, so definitely errors will come along. And here we have 4 errors associated with the endogenous variables. Yeah? But errors for the endogenous variable, we used to call it as residual. We used to call it as residual. The errors for endogenous variable, we used to call it as residual. All right. Also here, we have the path relationship from psi 1 to eta 1 here. So it is represented by gamma 1, 1. And from psi 1 to eta 2 here, so we have psi 2, 1. So you can see here how many direct relationship we have here. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5. We have 5 direct relationships to be tested. Yeah. So this is basically our model, our hypothesized model that should be tested accordingly. So how to test the model, whether our model is viable, our model is statistically valid, statistically significant or not. So definitely we have to collect the data. So how to collect the data? Definitely we have to use proper instrumentation like questionnaire. Yeah? So we know that if you yourself collect the questionnaire, so you will be using primary type of data. Even in this kind of research, we can also use secondary data. But we have to make sure that the secondary data which are collected by other people or other researchers or by other certain organization should be reliably collected. All right. So anyway, this diagram, this hypothesized model or this what I call research framework, so to say, it can be written in the form of statistical model like this. Yeah. It can be written in the form of statistical model like this. Yeah. So actually, these are our model in the form of diagram. All right. But we can represent the model in the form of this, in the form of this mathematical equation. As you can see from here, this is the statistical model that are derived from here. Yeah. for those who understand, especially students here, probably most of the participants here are university students, college students. So we can represent this hypothesis model into this statistical model, all right? So, and then we can also summarize it in the general form, in the form of matrix form like this, yeah? So in the matrix form like this, in the square below, yeah. So you see how interesting it is. We transform the figure type of model into the form of mathematical equation like this, yeah. So actually, it facilitates those who don't have a good mathematical background. Eh? So that's why structural equation modeling helps many researchers to solve their research problems. All right. So other than that, I would like to probably introduce the terms like reflective versus formative indicators measurement model. Actually, there are two types. There are two forms of indicators. We have formative indicators as well as reflective indicators. Formative indicators, the items cause the latent construct. The items cause the latent construct, whereby the reflective indicators, it depends on the latent construct. How to understand this better? Actually, the indicators here, as you can see, the life stress here, there are four items or four indicators which may or may not covary, and all of these four items are actually causing the latent construct. Yeah, but as you can see, the arrow come out from the square here, from the recent accident, from the job loss, from the heavy workload, from the divorce, into the life stress, into the circle here. So this is called as formative indicators, whereas the reflective indicators, the arrow comes out from the latent construct. In this example, physical fitness. So how to measure the physical fitness? So it should be measured in the form of good health, physical endurance, mental agility, and also athleticism. Yeah? So, and the indicators here should vary. And it is very different with the formative indicators, whereby the indicators here may or may not vary. Yeah? So you have to really understand before using the structural equation modeling, you must understand what is the difference between formative indicators and also reflective indicators. Yeah? All right. This is also, I think, the same explanation, the same example, but I only use a different examples. All right. Okay. Again, this is the examples of the formative and reflective indicators that I obtained from other research papers, just to show that how the formative indicators and reflective indicators work. All right, and this is also actually I've already shared the slides with the person in charge. And I think those who are interested in getting more information on this, you can have a look at my slides. And this is what I call the prerequisites, how to use formative indicators, where to use the formative indicators whatsoever. And this is the examples that I obtained from international journals of services, technology and management, whereby how we can simplify the mathematical equation into the form of graphical display. So it is very interesting. Those who have a strong background in mathematics, mathematical knowledge or statistical knowledge, so the use of SAM will definitely help them much in their research endeavor. All right. Actually, from this diagram, we can explain many things. We can explain many things just by looking at the diagram. we can explain many things here. We can explain, but if we have enough time, definitely we can go to this. One by one later. But it's okay. I'll try to make it quick here. So this is also another examples how we can use structural equation modeling. Actually, they are mathematics background. Mathematics mathematical equation behind those model. All right. Again, in structural equation modeling, as I emphasized just now, we have two types of method. The first one is covariant-based method, which is also called as CBSAM, covariant-based method, covariant-based structural equation modeling. And it is mainly used for theory testing. It is mainly used for theory testing. And second one, component of PLS-based method, it is used for the predictive purposes. It is used for predictive purposes. So this is the two types of estimation technique that are commonly used in our estimation. Okay. Actually, in CBSAM, definitely there are steps that we have to follow. So, but I'll try to make it quick, because we have very limited time here. So, but I would like to emphasize on how to examine the structural model validity. You can see the step number 5. How to show that our model is statistically valid or statistically significant whatsoever. So we have specific statistical measures like CFI, comparative fit index, goodness of fit index, GFI, TLI, Tucker-Lewis index. We have AGFI, etc., etc. And also we have one badness of fit index like RMR, also Ramsey, root mean square error of estimation, or SRMR, etc., in order to meet the predetermined criteria. So this is all the statistical measures that we can use in order to say that our model is statistically valid or statistically significant or not. And also, although there are so many advantages of using CBSAM, also disadvantages will come along, whereby what I call in CBSAM, it will also give, sometimes you can give improper solutions, which are solutions that end up with parameter estimate that are infeasible or inadmissible, such as negative variance estimates, because we cannot have negative variance, right? We cannot have negative variance because the variance should be positive, because we know that the variance sigma. So if we square it, the sigma, we square it the standard deviation of sigma, so it should become a positive value. All right. So what are the causes of improper solutions? So there are many causes of improper solutions. So these are all the disadvantage of CBSAM. But anyway, advantages actually surpass. The advantages, we have more advantages compared to disadvantages of CBSAM, which use maximum likelihood estimation. And now we look at the PLS-based SAM, partially squares-based method. So PLS is mostly used when we have complex model. We have complex model with large number of indicators, whereby in CBSAM we cannot analyze the model which are too complex, and if we have large number of indicators or items, so the model cannot be analyzed using maximum likelihood estimation. But if you use PLS-based method, we can analyze the model easily. And then secondly, when there is theoretical need to model formative construct, PLS-SAM is also famous when it comes to using a formative measurement model. We have two types of measurement. We have formative measurement, and also we have refractive measurement. So in PLS-SAM, if our latent construct are measured formatively, so I think partially squares estimation technique is much more desirable. All right. And then when the data conditions such as multivariate normal distributions independence of observations or sample size requirements are not met. Yeah? So all of these can be overcome with the PLS, because in CBSEM, which use maximum likelihood estimation, we'll be using, we have to make sure that our data is multivariately normally distributed, and also we have to make sure that our samples are drawn from, are drawn randomly, yeah? Independence observations, and also the sample size requirement should be, we can say that should be large enough, should be large enough. But in PLS estimation technique, we can have at least, there is specific citation for that. We can analyze the model, but depends on the number of latent construct, number of items that we have in our model. So we can have relatively small sample size if we are about to use PLS BSEM. But we cannot simply say that just by using small sample size, then PLS estimation technique can be used blatantly. So again, we should go back to the basic understanding or fundamental understanding of these two estimation technique. All right. Again, this is what we call the measurement model in CBSEM. We call it as measurement model, but in PLS estimation technique, the measurement model is also called as outer model. This is just to differentiate. Whether we use which estimation technique, whether we use maximum likelihood estimation or we use partial least squares estimation technique. In CBSEM, we used to call it structural model, but in partial least squares, we used to name it as inner model. But actually, it brings the same meaning, and it is actually represents the same thing. All right, so this is the examples of the PLS versus CBSEM model. Inner model, this is the inner model, is the structural model. This is the inner model. Okay, inner model is also called a structural model. Inner model or structural model is what I call the relationship to link up between two latent construct. An outer model, and this is outer model. Outer model is the what I call the relationship between the latent construct with its corresponding items. This is outer model or measurement model, and this is also the second measurement model. In this example, we have two measurement model. We have two this is the first measurement model on the left hand side, and this is the second measurement model or the second outer model on the right hand side. And the relationship which connect these two latent construct, we used to call it as inner model or structural model. All right, it is the same thing. Okay, here, as you can see from here, okay, let us go to this slide first. And this is the first construct here is reflectively measured, and the second measurement model here is also reflectively measured, and both of these model can be analyzed using PLS and also CBSEM. We can use estimation techniques such as maximum likelihood estimation as well as partial least squares estimation. But for this example, since the first model is is formatively measured, and this also the second one is formatively measured, so we cannot analyze this model using CBSEM or using maximum likelihood estimation technique, as I mentioned just now. And here we can analyze this model using partial least squares estimation technique, because both latent constructs are measured formatively. And this model, definitely we cannot analyze using maximum likelihood estimation technique. Reason being because the first model here are formatively measured, but the second model is reflectively measured. So definitely we cannot use maximum likelihood estimation or CBSEM. But we still can use partial least square estimation technique. So that is the what I call the best part of partial least square estimation technique. Yeah, definitely there are advantages and disadvantages for both techniques, but again depends on the fundamental purpose of using the technique. So being a mathematician or being a statistician or being a modeler, we must know the goodness of both techniques. Yeah. Okay. These are also the same examples that I mentioned just now. This example are taken from journal articles. I just put it here just to show that it's a usefulness. All right. So there are many papers nowadays using this kind of technique. Yeah. Okay. Also, I think we are about to. I'll try to make it quick, and I'm going to conclude my presentation. Yeah. In any research that is used that use this kind of technique, I think you should know the construct validity, yeah, the internal consistency or reliability, as well as the AVE, average variance extracted, and what is the cross-loading. Yeah. So all of these are actually that are meant for determining the measurement model or the outer model. Yeah. So you have to make sure your outer model or measurement model should meet all these criteria. And also for the structural model or the inner model should meet these criteria like goodness of fit, yeah, like coefficient of determination R square, path coefficients, regression weights, and also the bootstrapping, yeah, the bootstrapping or the T values. Yeah, the T values are used in order to ascertain the significance of relationships, as well as the predictive power F square, effect size, and Q square predictive relevance. Yeah? So all of these are the examples of reporting of PLAS techniques. Even in maximum likelihood estimation technique also, we have what are called standard reporting procedure in order to show that our model is statistically valid or admissible or not. So I think about construct validity, convergent validity, discriminant validity here, even composite reliability, average variance extracted, R squared, redundancy, and correlation. I think I just leave it here because this can be read through my slides. Yeah. Because it is very simple to understand. Yeah, I already explained here. I think that's all for my presentation, Doctor.
Thank you very much, sir, for the nice presentation. Now the time for the question. So anybody is willing to ask the question, please come in forward.
So please, if there is any question from the participant, please feel free to ask.
Hello, sir. Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Sir, I am Dr. Magadevan, Professor at Gandhigram Road Institute, Dindigul, Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
It's a nice presentation, sir. It's a wonderful and very informative for the scholars as well as students. Sir, am I audible, sir?
No, I cannot hear you very well. Can you repeat the question, sir?
Madam, sir, your presentation is nice one, sir. Your presentation is a nice one. Yeah, it's very informative, sir. Just I want to ask you only one question. In your slide, you are telling something about AMOS graphical method. AMOS graphical method, na? In your presentation. Suppose if I have any real life problems for in your construction, is there any algorithm is available for AMOS graphical model? Any specified algorithm? Suppose if you give a data, whether your algorithm will give you an ample solution for that? Okay, yeah. Definitely those who are good at programming language, those who are good at programming language, even now, this past 2 or 3 years back, there is, we can do the model using R. We can solve a problem like this using R language. R language. Those who are good at programming language, I think definitely you can explore this kind of
modeling technique using R.
Yeah.
Actually, there are many more programming language,
Okay.
but now R is definitely R is free.
Okay,
It's
okay,
free.
okay.
And we can use R programming language
R
in order
program,
to
okay.
analyze
Yeah,
our
yes.
model.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Again.
Any question from the audience? Please come in forward. Any question?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
The presentation was very nice, sir. My question is, regarding the PLA analysis you were explaining, no, sir. Is it case specific or it is generalized? Like when we are giving input data.
Sorry, can you make it louder?
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Okay.
Yeah, sir. Regarding the PLS analysis you were mentioning earlier. So, when coming to the real world problems, is it kind of case specific or is it more generalized, like the data collection?
Again. Sorry, I got problem with my speaker. That's why I cannot hear very well here.
Yes, sir. Regarding the PLS analysis you were explaining earlier, the data, is it like when coming to the real world problems, is it case specific oriented or generalized? The input.
Actually, we can use this kind of analysis to any type of data. To any type of data. It's not only confined to Likert scale data using questionnaire only. We can also use this kind of technique for data which are collected in the laboratory, for example. Because in many instances, in many research, this technique has been widely used in medical and also in other types of fields. So I think this method is no longer special to what are called certain or specific areas of knowledge only. We can use this across disciplines. Am I answering or not?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, the presentation was excellent, sir.
Thank you.
So my question is, what is the main objective of PLS in research field for the future scope, sir?
For the?
Future scope.
Future
scope in research field, sir.
Okay. Actually, thank you very much for the question. Yes. Before embarking or before selecting any types of estimation technique, being a research student or being a researcher, you need to understand definitely the advantages and disadvantages, the prerequisite for all those techniques. Actually, for maximum likelihood estimation technique, if your model is theoretically sound or based on sound theory, so we can use maximum likelihood estimation in order to estimate our model. But if your model is built or is developed, you don't have any strong or sound theoretical support for that, then you have to go for a partial least squares estimation technique. So again, it depends on the nature or the purpose of the model that you develop. Also, it depends on how good you develop the model. If you have a strong theory in order to support your model, then only after that you decide whether you are going to use the maximum likelihood estimation technique or partial least squares estimation technique. Because although the software can analyze your model, but again it goes back to your fundamental knowledge of those particular techniques. You cannot simply say that, oh, because I want to use this estimation technique just because you like or you fond of using those techniques. It does not work that way. Am I answering your question, sister?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Any questions from the audience? Actually, I want to ask one question, sir.
Okay, doctor.
PLS, CBSEM, which method give more accurate solution?
Which method I preferred most?
Yes.
Okay, actually, I like both methods. Again, it goes back to my, it goes back to, my intention or my purpose of the study, whether I want to validate the theory, I want to validate the model, or I want to develop a new theory. If I want to validate the established theory, the model which is developed based on strong theory, then I will use maximum likelihood estimation technique. Or if I want to develop a new theory based on the hypothesized model that I developed, then I will opt for partial least squares estimation technique. Again, it goes back to our how strong we build our or develop our research model. So it depends on us because being a researcher, we need to be very firm and very confident which technique that can be used in our research. So that is the basic thing that we should know.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Actually, the regression equations are backbone of many applications of AI, machine learning, and deep learning. So, second generation of modeling through SEM is demonstrated how to handle the complicated problem with the recursive relationship and non-recursive relationship and correlational relationship. Thank you, sir, for specifying the software used to solve SEM. Really, we enjoyed how to measure wellness through the prosperity and happiness. Even though the prosperity and happiness, wellness are all physically emotional, it is the qualitative data. Then we have learned how to measure the qualitative data in terms of the quantity by using PLS method. Thank you very much, sir. Really, it is the sound knowledge sharing section. Thank you very much and take care of your health, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. But before we end the session, definitely I would like to express my sincere apologies to everyone for not being able to attend the physical conference. I really missed the trip because I don't have the opportunity to meet you all. But I thank definitely the top management of the college, especially to Reverend Sister Dr. Raja Kumari, the principal of Holy Cross College, as well as the Reverend Sister Dr. Sarvuna, the secretary of the Holy Cross College, and all the respected members of the organizing committee, as well as the distinguished speakers, researchers, scholars, and all students at the Holy College. One day, if time permits, and we will meet again, probably in Tamil Nadu or anywhere in the world.
Yes,
thank you very much.
Definitely, sir. We will meet soon. Thank you very much for sharing your knowledge. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor.